And welcome back. Today we are here at Fen Kraul, and we are going to do things a little differently today. I'm going to actually go in and record as we clear this instance. Now, the great part with a instance such as Zilberak, Fin, Whalen Caverns, any of those, you can kill the bosses and you can still reset. So, but there's a very specific reason that I wanted to record the whole thing with you guys today. There is a boss in here, but he's not always present, but for the most part he is. And he is a rare and drops some pretty good gear. The last time I was in here, just a few moments ago, he dropped a one piece of gear that was worth roughly 900 gold. So it does not take long to kill him and definitely is worth it. Also, one other thing that I would highly suggest, I remember back when we was, this was the level, as you can see, just got a piece of gear for 2,871 gold that dropped. I remember back in the day when we would come in and everybody had to be careful of the trip ropes because if you did not, you was going to pull down a bunch of mobs and a lot of times would cause a wipe for your group. If that happened several times, you would get booted. But we're going to take a look at this. The reason I say go ahead and trip the rope is that nowadays there's no reason not to, and each and every mob you pull down is going to give you a shot at some gear. 1,083 gold there. So go ahead and pull this. Kill those two mobs and unlock the chest. The chest itself had roughly 800 gold worth of gear. So always, unless the chest is locked, and if it is, then unless you are a rogue, there's nothing you can do. But let's go ahead and make this run as quick as possible. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like watching videos that are an hour long. So I'm going to try to make my videos as short as possible. Um, I believe the longest videos that I've made so far is like 10 minutes, and we don't want to get very much longer than that, if at all. Now, there are a few instances that will require longer videos. For example, when I do the content for Siege of Orgrimmar, I will be doing a Siege of Orgrimmar run, letting you guys see that it is soloable and giving you tips along the way. So that run will be broken down into multiple videos, and each video will most likely be 15 to 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and now again, I know that you're probably looking at some of the gear that I'm looting, some of the items that I'm looting, like for example the apples, the cloth, and you're no doubt saying, why even pick it up? There's a very good reason. A lot of the cloth will sell on the auction house, plain and simple. And if it sells, why not pick it up? It may not sell as quick as some of the new content, and at times it will sell even faster than the new content. It really depends, because if somebody is leveling a character, they're going to need they are going to want and need some of the items that you don't find commonly now, because most people are not farming the old content. But that's where you're going to make more gold, and you're going to profit from the fact that other people are not doing it. I remember years ago, back when this was fresh content, if you fell off, you had to run back. And just for the fun of it, I tried earlier, falling off, and it didn't act like it did before. Because now you actually have these vines down in the bottom that will pick you up and throw you back here. So there is no falling off or jumping off. You cannot do it. If you fall off, they will take a small portion of your health, no matter what level you are, and throw you back up. Okay, now here is a cave that most people really do not like. It's one of my favorite spots of the whole instance, because you're going to run through, you're going to pick it up. Now, if you're a skinner like I am and you got the time, you can pick up a lot of medium leather and sometimes thick leather. But for the purpose of this, we will just keep going. Be sure to loot everything, though. Don't forget anything. As you see, if I had not looted that, I would have lost 200 gold. And go ahead and kill everything as quick as possible. Now, over here, we are very close to the mob that a lot of people may not know it exists, and if they do, some of them just walk right on by and forget about it. But definitely, I'm just going to let you know that he is worth killing, and he is worth looting. Okay, and there he is. So, go ahead and loot. Now, last time I was in here, he gave me an item that was worth 800 gold. This time he gave me vendor trash. So it is definitely random, but why not go ahead and kill him and get another shot at some gear. So again, go ahead and kill everything, loot. Up here's the last boss in this instance. And that does it. So, in short, guys, just a quick run over. Looks like I have, in 2 runs, got 6,000, right at 6,000 gold. Now, it says, but it took me 21 minutes. It did not. A lot of that was me more or less standing and trying to, figure out what gear to sell, because, for example, when I went out, I did sell some of the vendor trash because it is in abundance here. But roughly 6 to 8 minutes per run, and you're going to get 5 to 6K usually out of the 2 runs. You can run this over and over and over. There is a reset limit of 10 per hour, but you're never going to reach that unless you're very, very lucky. Now, again, just be sure to enjoy yourself. That's what we're all here for. And we will see you next in Razor Fen Downs.